Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on into the stream. See, we're doing something a little different today. See, I've decided to do something a little different because I've gotten pissed off today. I'll go into it in a minute. But for those of you who don't know or do know who I am or just want a refresher, I'm Mr. Ditto. Some people know me as CreeperDog85. Some people know me as Mr. Ditto. Some people know me as by my real name. Some people know me just by Ditto. You know, all of them very valid. Some people don't. Hi Star. Some people don't see me as an angry man. Some people don't see me as a petty man. I'm not one to get angry, not one to get petty. I usually see the good in everyone. As far as I've been told, I usually see the good in everyone. I try to. And nothing wrong with that. But today is one of those days where I let go. I stop being a nice person. And I stand on business. So, for those of you who keep tabs on the channel, good friend of mine, Sleepy Sakura, check out their channel when you go to mine, you know, whatever. After the stream, of course. They sent me a playtester demo of a game that his friend was working on called Delivery Cat. I play it. It has a link to the Google form. I fill it out, right? I can leave my critiques. At the same time, Sleepy Sakura was recording my reaction and my review, where I go in depth to my talking points, and what I did with my talking points in the form, I condensed them down to one sentence, so it was easier to understand. So I figured he would look at the video, read over the Google form. Okay, everything kind of makes sense. Alright, cool. Not only was he not gonna take a look at my review or my criticisms, he wanted me to redo all of it, explaining every little detail that I found wrong with it. And then maybe he would consider looking at it. And he wouldn't even accept Sleepy Soccer doing it for me, because he had all the footage where I went in depth. And see, what I'm more pissed about is the fact that I took time out of my last night, because I was going to keep working on the Christmas album that I've been trying desperately to get done. Just to test it, because I knew he wanted some play testers, and I kind of felt bad that, you know, there wasn't really, I guess he didn't really have many people to go to, so that's why he gave it to Sleepy Sakura, who gave it to me. So, what we're doing today, we're playing it on stream. I was told not to, initially. And I was gonna follow that until all this shit happened. I'm being petty and playing it on stream and gonna give my critiques. But I'm not gonna be nice as how I was before, because I only gave like 5-6 critiques, and I was kind of nice about it. Not anymore, not today. I'm gonna find anything and everything wrong with this game. Just because I'm petty. And before anyone says anything, there was no NDA, no, hey, don't stream this, no legal documentation, no nothing. Just word of mouth. And it wasn't even from his mouth, it was from Sleepy Sakura. So it was word of mouth to one person, passed down to another person. So, what I'm doing is considered petty, sure, maybe a little fucked up, but it's within my legal right to do this. So, and if you are watching, which I think you might be, because you may be seeing this and being like, oh, you're streaming my game. I don't care. You didn't say anything about streaming it. So, it's my time to shine, baby. The Mr. Ditto pettiness will commence. So, without any further delay, ladies and germs, we're gonna switch over to the Delivery Cat playtester demo, and I already played it, so I already know what to expect, but y'all don't. So we're gonna go over and play it together, like it's my first time, when I'm going to destroy it with negative critiques, things that need to be fixed, things that need to be changed, things that just need to be removed altogether. And I'm gonna drop a little lore hints about the development of this game in the process, because I've been graciously and I thank Sleepy Sakura for letting me in on the little odds and ends. Sorry Sleepy, I'm kind of just outing you there, but I thank you for all the juicy lore. So without any further delay, let's get into it, shall we? Alright, let's see, go here, boom. So first things first, off rip, you can hear the music. Wait, oh, you can't hear the music. You can hear the music, right? You know, I don't know, I actually don't know if it's echoing. It might be, actually, wait. If it's echoing, let me know so I can fix it. So off rip, you can kind of tell the music. It's nice. This isn't the original track. From what I can get, from what I can remember, this is not the original track. There's another version that's more full, and it sounds a lot different and a lot better. Ref decided to take it out. See, Ref here thinks he's too good. This guy. But that's not important. I'm gonna give this bit of lore out because it's important that you all know what this man has done. This art for my friend Sleepy Sakura, great friend of the channel again. Please check him out. I would really appreciate it if you did. This art does not normally look like this. It is more vibrant and has better colors. What Ref decides to do, without permission from Sleepy, he recolors the entire thing, getting rid of any shading and anything like that, without even asking for permission or asking if Sleepy could tweak it a little bit. That is stage one. We don't like Ref. All right, and I have a serious issue with that. Exactly. Elevator music. But this music, like I said, is not the original version. It's the original version sounds a lot better and less like elevator music. But that's my critique for this music. We'll get into the other music later. But the biggest point here is he recolored Sleepy's art. This art specifically of Sleepy's OC and what they represent themselves with, which is wrong. And that's not a critique of the game, but my critique of Ref. You should not do, doesn't matter who it is, do not recolor someone's art without asking permission. Bottom line, I should not have to preface that, but you know, here we are. But that's enough of that, right? Let's go into the levels, right? Let's go to the cul-de-sac. Let's begin playing, so to speak. Alright, I gotta remember how to play, actually. Alright. Music for this level also changed. Does not sound the original version sounds better. Just in my personal opinion. But one thing to note, the background will be the exact same no matter what. The background will be the exact same the entire time. Also, with the little letters I'm collecting, they have different point values, but you can't tell what point value it will be because the color on it is so small and minute. If I knew what point value I was getting, I could accurately gauge my points. And like I mentioned with the background is the exact same throughout the entirety of the level. It's not even slightly different. It's the exact same throughout the entirety of it. And it gets to a certain point where you're like, oh my god, some variety, please. And another critique that I have is the box damage. You should not be able to damage your box. Because exactly, thank you, Skinny Queso, for also pointing that out. Because it gives liminal space, but it's not liminal because there are people here. Like I said though, I've already beaten this, so I already know what to do. And I had fun initially, but playing it again, I realized, God, is this game annoying? Like the sound design, it's the exact same throughout the entirety of it. Oh, let me preface. This game has two interact buttons, E and F. Not E and F. E and Enter. They do the exact same thing. They don't do anything different. Like here, I'll show you my keyboard, right? Let me see if I can. Alright, so here's my Enter button. My E button is here, right? Let me see if I can. Hold on. I'm trying to get. This is important for the plot. I promise. All right. All right. Enter. Wait, because I want to make sure you guys can see this properly. I promise this is very relevant to how this is gonna work. I promise this is relevant. Please don't click off the stream. Alright, so my Enter button is here. My E button is here. I'm gonna drop my box, right? Gonna pick up with E. Boom. Drop it again. Boom. Press Enter. I pressed E to enter the ladder. Press Enter the ladder again. So when I say having two buttons that do the exact same thing for no reason is stupid, it's stupid. You should the Enter button should be for something else, not for the same exact thing as E, or vice versa. Make E a different interact. Make E be a special interact button for special things, or make Enter a special interact button for special things. Not the same exact button for the same exact thing. I don't need to pick up the box with two different buttons. Because then it gets confusing. You're like, oh, which button do I press again? And then you have two of them, so you're like, oh, let me press E. Wait, oh, I thought it was Enter. Wait a minute, let me go back and there's not even a configure controls screen on the options. Like here. That's a neat little bug I didn't even notice. It won't even let you check your settings. So you can't check your settings while in game. Keep that in mind as well. That is something I've not seen yet. That's lovely. Let me fix the camera so you can see my beautiful angry mug. Alright, look. I'm going to keep it 100% with all of you. It's not that I'm not a fan of this. Like, I thought the game was actually really well made. I actually think the game is exactly. I think this is what this game takes inspiration from, but like it's not the best. But this game is, it's not bad. I will give him that. The concept for it and the initial idea is cool. But considering I've played the Ultimate Extreme Deer Hunting Simulator 2001 and how abysmal that game was, which I might play it on stream, it was terrible. I wouldn't recommend that to my worst enemy. But that's just me. Let's get back into the game. Well, also, I want to point out the, like, if you look at the letter here, if you see the letter, it has a little blue square at the top left that you can barely see. So, like I said, I want to preface that it's hard to see. Like, I can barely see that, and I'm the one playing. Back to the damage thing. Like, I shouldn't be able to punch the box and it does damage to the box. Like, if I accidentally press the F button instead of the E button, like, it shouldn't be able to damage the box, which I know it's a nitpick, just a nitpick, but, like, it's honestly a valid criticism. I shouldn't be able to punch my box. Oh, Sleepy, if you're in the stream still, make sure you send this stream, to Skeleton Crew. Send this Skeleton Crew's way. Like, I kinda want them to see this. I kinda want them to see this stream and me tearing it apart. I will say there is side content to this, which I actually kinda like. The only issue is... Good. Well, I'm glad you both are still here. Send this ref's way. For the love of everything, I need him to see. I need him to see how terrible it really is. You see, there's side content to this game, which... There's side content to this game, which is great. Side content's always a great way to get that replayability. The only issue with the side content is that Ref wants you to beat the game without your box taking any damage and do the side content to get a special achievement. I know, but why would I do it when I'm the one tearing it apart and the one playing it? I gotta make the stream entertaining. I'm not gonna take a moment to message him. So let's get into the side content, which still, again, a great concept for replayability. Terrible if your damaging mechanic is bad. Which actually, I'm gonna move this bad boy over this way. Move this stuff over this way. Just so you can see the box's health bar. Let's get into this side content, shall we? Oh, hey, man. Delivering in this neighborhood too, eh? From one coworker to another, you mind helping me out? As you can see, my bike fell into this pit. And you and me know, boss ain't gonna be happy if the letters ain't getting delivered. So, take this letter and deliver it for me, if you could. The recipient told us that we might need to do some sewer surfing to get to them. Not sure what that means. Thanks for the help, bud. I'll pay you back somehow. Cool, you got an objective, right? You have a side objective. Get the letter... You get the letter to... what's it called? You get the letter to... Oh, I didn't even know there was commands. Oh, this is another critique I have. You can't do anything. You can't drop your box. You can't throw it. You can't do anything. So this part here, useless. Not even worth your time. So which means you have to go all the way back through the sewer. Oh, you know what? What great timing. Let's get our lovely friend Charlie in here. Hey, Sleepy. How you doing, gang? Can we hear you on stream? Are they picking you up on stream? But can they hear you on the stream? One second, everybody. We'll get back to it. Anyways, hi. Welcome, chat. So I don't know if they can hear you guys on stream. I gotta probably configure that. Alright, try talking real quick. Fair enough. You see, yeah, it's not picking you guys up for whatever reason. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just 1 second, ladies and germs. We'll get back to the dismantling in just one moment. Oh no! I'm very well aware of that, Foodzilla. I'm very well aware.
What?
Don't mind that. Don't mind the Discord being on there, ladies and germs.
That's me. I'm so cute. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's us. We matching.
No. Alright. No,
It's
none
us.
of that.
We silly.
Okay.
Alright.
So
picking y'all up. It is picking y'all up.
Yeah, it is. You want to stream your screen as well, just so I can give you like. So the reason why I decided to call was because I decided that why not, since we're doing this, I'll give some live commentary, give some context for why certain things are the way that they are. I just thought that'd be nice.
See that
Just
live dev commentary.
Hello. If you want to know what I did on Delivery Cat, I am a composer. I'm a concept artist. And I used to be a team member for Skeleton Crew. I was the co-founder of Skeleton Crew before I left to form C3 Studios. And that's what I do now.
Yay, that's us.
I've seen the very first version of Delivery Cat. I've been with Delivery Cat since the very beginning, and I'm basically I've joined here just to give context as to certain things in the game. Why things are the way that they are. I'm here to answer questions about the game. I'm also here to give insight into the development cycle of this game, what it's been like, and basically everything. I'm here to get into the nitty-gritty, the shitty-gritty, and just everything about the whole game. Because why not?
For context, though, because I know Ref is probably going to be watching this now. Sleepy?
I still haven't...
Oh. Well, you see, Sleepy has not a clue that I was gonna. He had no clue I was gonna do this.
I had no idea he was gonna do this. I can swear to you that I had no clue that this was going to happen.
I was scheming
upstairs.
I was scheming something, but I didn't tell him what I was doing. So
listen, I was making myself a sandwich, and I click on my live, and I click on my notifs, and I just see it's going down. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah. What happened on my end is.
Can you go get those cats? Well, finish your thought, though.
What was happening on my end is I had just gotten out of the shower. I looked at my phone and I saw the stream and I was like, wait, oh no, what's going on? And I clicked on it and I immediately texted Sleepy.
The FNAF-a-thon had to wait because...
Yeah.
as a man who is about his morals and about his values, I could not let this stand that my critiques were not going to even be considered because I didn't go in depth on a Google form when I went in depth in the video, and he was cool with the video idea.
Originally.
So, because of that, I decided to pull the petty card, and now I'm streaming it when he said he didn't want me to stream it. So, I'm glad we got all of that out of the way.
All right. So let's get into it. I want to give context for a section that you just went to start off with. The section that you went to, where like you couldn't do anything and there were like a bunch of blocks like when you exited the sewer area.
Mm.
The reason why you couldn't jump or do anything there is simply just because it is programmed in that certain sections you cannot throw the box. And the reason being that there is a semi-solid platform that you can pass through jumping past it, but like you can't jump back down it. So initially he programmed it so that way the box would go to you, right? The box would like teleport to you after you got like a certain distance away from you, which was fine, and like that section could have been, you know, actually usable. But now it's just a section. Now it's just a dead end section that effectively gives you nothing.
Maybe instead of it being a dead end section, he should add something that gives the player a reward. Like, let's say you get a speed boost for the rest of the level, because this is basically like a halfway point. Because what you do is you get the fucking you get the task, like you get the side quest, and then you go do the side quest, and then you do the rest of the level. The speed boost doesn't need to be like grand, like a massive speed boost, but rather than the slow walk speed of let me go back in the game and show everyone here. Rather than this, it could be slightly faster. Just either that or give the box more durability, so an upgrade that is worth the exploration. Otherwise, you're literally going that way for absolutely no reason. And honestly, I feel like the game needs to reward people for backtracking, in my personal opinion. There needs to be more rewards for backtracking, and you know, the letter system that you do, that when you collect the letters around the fucking map, should have more of a incentive to collect them. Otherwise, you're doing it for no reason. Like the higher your score, the more you collect and the higher your score gets, the better you can get. Like you can get a better reward. Like let's say you can get an upgrade for the next level, like better durability, or faster movement, or I don't know, fucking something. I'm not a dev for this shit. Or maybe a fucking barrier, right? So whenever you're holding the box, instead of them hitting the box, they hit your barrier. And it has like a 5 charge system before it breaks. So then it gives you a bit of incentive to go back or gain score. Because otherwise there's no point. I could jump over all of this and not have to worry about collecting any of it.
So the dev's main problem, I want to get into this. So I'm sure you already mentioned it at like the beginning of the stream, or like at some point during the stream. The reason why Mr. Ditto's critique was not accepted was because it was not detailed enough. It confuses the shit out of me because we have an entire video in which Mr. Ditto goes in depth into his points, and that video is not accepted because of reasons, I guess. I don't really understand it.
And mind you, when I found all this information out, I was at work. So I couldn't even properly vent my frustration So that's why I came up with this lovely idea to be the pettiest motherfucker known to mankind and do this shit behind Ref's back, hoping he joins and sees how incorrect he is.
One of the main things that I'd also like to point out is that the developer does have Mr. Ditto's contact on Discord. So, but like, so if he wanted to, he could reach out to Mr. Ditto and ask him to give a more in-depth and detailed response. But instead decided to do this. I don't really know why, but I also want to make it clear that this is not me attacking the developer in any way, shape, or form. I'm just pointing things out as they happened.
I do want to preface this, ladies and germs. This is me attacking him. This is my attack to the developer, because with all the shit that I've learned about this man, in my personal opinion, at certain point, you gotta take a stand, and I'm taking a stand against him. I know Sleepy here won't go too much into depth into it because it all does involve their personal life, and you know what? That's very valid. So, what I'm gonna say is this: I'm taking a personal stand against the dev here because on Sleepy's behalf, because you know at a certain point you can only take so much before you explode in anger, and so I'm doing this as a friend, as a fellow content creator, and as someone who enjoys video games and hates motherfuckers when they just are not good at what they do or are genuinely dickheads. So, with all that being said, as I continue this journey through Delivery Cat. Oh no, I 100% agree. But Ref here, he thinks any sort of criticism is attacking his baby. Oh God, I've been talking so much, my throat hurts.
I need some water, my guy.
I need some water.
No, I got my Dr. Pepper and my gamer subs. I'm all good.
You know what? That's some real ass shit.
I'm very shocked that I'm the one drinking. Normally
Oh, I want to point out how there's two interact buttons. I really hate that. Because, like, the E button right now is obsolete because I'm using the enter button.
Yeah, also, there's two attack buttons. I gotta mention that.
There is a second attack button.
There's F and then there's click.
Chat. I have not touched my mouse this entire time for this gameplay. The only time I've touched it was to go over to Discord. And I've clicked off the game. I didn't even know that my first time playing. And with the settings here, and oh, now it wants to work. There was a bug earlier where it wouldn't let me go into the settings for whatever reason. But now I can show you, there is not a single chain, like, not a single keybind option. You can't change your keybinds. I really wanted to make that known. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting so mad. My throat is a bit dry now.
Chat, his throat hurts. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Maybe donate. Maybe like the stream.
Did the box go from like really fucked up to really?
Because I'm treating this like a ragdoll at this point, because Exactly, Foodzilla. Thank you. That is a very valid thing. Like, I talked to my best friend at work about this, and a couple of my coworkers. They agree. What everything Ref has done so far with this is fucking stupid. They think this entire thing is fucking stupid with ignoring my criticisms and ignoring any sort of criticism. And I want to I want to mention that my best friend is on your side, Sleepy.
W shit. You got that W shit.
And he came up with a funny idea. What if you created a rival game just called it Delivery Dog, spelled D-A-W-G?
Oh my god.
I love that.
And it's just Delivery Cat, but instead it's just Delivery Dog.
Listen, man, look out for Starfall, bro. It's dropping soon. It's gonna drop. It's gonna be. I haven't even told you about Starfall, Ditto, but.
I can vouch, and this isn't me being biased. It sounds really good. And you're very proud of me.
That rabbit was hitting the moonwalk. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, it was kind of sick.
Oh, yeah.
I forget how much longer there is to the level.
The level structure is effectively the same.
Oh my god. Alright.
The exact face I was making.
I'd also like to point out a couple of things with this. Some things I'd like to point out is that like this is the second version of Delivery Cat. There is another version of Delivery Cat which is public.
And if you guys want me to play that on streaming and tear it down, let me know.
It is miles, like, I'm not even joking, it is like 10 million times worse than this version, and it has more content, but it is significantly worse than this version in terms of
Let me give you a little taste of what you're missing. There are two characters in the game in the cave level of the original Delivery Cat demo.
Oh boy, we're talking about this. Okay.
They are carbon copies of Sans and Papyrus from Undertale. They are named Skeeby and Teeby. His reasoning for their names? Teeby because he's tall, Skeeby because he's small. They're, again, they look almost exactly like Sans and Papyrus. Like, if he were to sell this game with Skeeby and Teeby in it and charge money, there's a lawsuit right then and there. That is a lawsuit waiting to happen. Now, what our lovely Sleepy Sakura here, who makes all this amazing art, you know, like the thumbnail image for this thumbnail, the FNAF-a-thon did Little D, the channel art, great art. He created two original characters.
Do you want to flash? Do you want me to send you a picture of him? You can flash him on screen if you want.
Oh yeah. Please. Just so I can.
Also, I'll just send you the whole fucking image of all the Delivery Cat.
Sleepy here redesigned the entirety of the cast to look better.
Alright, hang on. I'll screenshot this really quickly.
I'm going back into level 1 just so you have a reference for J here, while I show you the redesigned J.
Okay, so here you go. I'm gonna send this in the group chat. Here you go. There's that. This has like all of them in it, by the way.
All right, so this is gonna be all of them. The way this is gonna happen. It's gonna be real simple. I'm gonna show everyone on stream the actual, I'm just gonna show you all of them, and we'll go over together each and in each individual character, right? So, here's Skeeby and TV at the top here, right? Very Sands of Papyrus-esque. Makes you think, oh, this is definitely a lawsuit waiting to happen. You come down here, redesign Skeeby and TV, so they look more distinct. Doesn't like them. The redesigned Jay. Let's go back to the game. Here, let me just hide the image real quick, and then we go back to the game here. Look at Jay. All right, and now look back to this Jay. Lot better, right? Detailed. It feels more vibrant. Doesn't like it. Redesigned characters that actually have more vibrance to them. These are the originals. These are the redesigns. You think you would like this because it looks better? No. And the stars of the show, Mr. Dolomite and Clay, reimagined versions of these guys.
Basically, so like the inspiration for Mr. Dolomite and Clay is that since they're like found in the mines and Skeeby and TV are based on Undertale characters, Sands and Papyrus, I really liked the idea of having Undertale-esque characters, but I didn't want them to just be carbon copies. So what I did was I took two different Undertale characters. Instead of doing Sands and Papyrus, I did Papyrus and
Gerson.
Yeah, I took those two because I feel like that's a really unique idea. A really old and wise man teaming up with an eccentric youngin. Like, that's fucking cool. Shut up.
And the character designs are so unique to the mines that you wouldn't think that they would be anything like Gerson or Papyrus. But no,
and they're also named after rocks, which is Dolomite and Clay.
Yeah, literally.
Which I think is really cool.
But you know what he said? You know what our good pal Ref said to this? No, because he likes these guys more.
These guys are a lawsuit waiting to happen.
This is quite. I hope we do have to tell Ref that if he decides to charge anything for this game, he's cooked. Because if Toby Fox catches wind that these are carbon copy, just with different names and a slightly different look, it's over.
So over.
Like, Toby Fox will sue him into the ground. Ref will have nothing.
They're returning for this game. I want to make that clear. They are returning.
Then he better go with this. Because this is the only way he'll be able to be saved. And again, I know I'm being petty, but I genuinely don't want him to get sued into the ground by Toby Fox.
Because that would be pretty bad.
So this looks like Pizza Tower, but the other art style is more distinct. Oh, so yeah, Ref's version looks like Pizza Tower, kind of, right? There's more. Sleepy's art style is more distinct. It's more unique. It gives it that polish, that shine, and it doesn't seem like it's copying another game.
The art style is based off of a funnily enough, the art style is based off of a Minecraft resource pack that I really fucking enjoy. And I really like the art style of it, so I was like, I'm gonna incorporate this into an art style for Delivery Cat because it's fun.
And you know what? We like it because it feels unique and fresh. And unique original characters, great. No, he wants this. Of all things, he wants this.
Like, if he went to a rave and
Papyrus, if he, instead of wearing a red scarf, he wore a brown one and put a Redditor fedora on. Like, no joke, these guys, both of the...
if he decided to go to Ren Fair.
No joke, both Skeeby and TB just look like Reddit mods.
Yeah.
And it is
That's
so
crazy.
sad.
I've never heard anyone say that before.
Well,
I feel like that's been mentioned before. I feel like you said that before.
I have, but I'm saying it on stream so Ref can hear. They look like Reddit mods. Change the design.
Also, look like a lawsuit.
Change the design.
For your own sake.
But that's that's Clay, Mr. Dolomite, which Mr. Dolomite is probably my favorite character of Delivery Cat Repackaged, which was gonna be the the remaster, the proper remaster, I should mention. I actually had him in the stream, sleeping in the bottom right corner of my gameplay. He was sleeping there for a little while. But I got...
Mr. Ditto was the original voice actor for Mr. Dolomite before Repackaged got canceled, and we were gonna try to do an animated series that got denied.
Yeah. Because what did he say about it? Because he doesn't want us ruining his...
I don't remember exactly what he said. Oh fuck, I actually don't remember exactly what he said, but
but basically, from what I can remember, he didn't want us ruining his IP because he liked the entirety of the idea, but because Scaby and TB were not going to be in it, he didn't like it. That was the only reason why. That was the only reason why he didn't like it, because his dog shit character designs of carbon copies of Sands of Papyrus were not going to be in the show. But instead, Mr. Dolomite and Clay were going to be in the show, and they were still going to have personality. And instead of me doing my Papyrus and Sans voice for both characters, because I'm sure we're basically pretty tired of the Sans voice, because of the Sans streams, but also everyone does the Patrick voice for Sans. But for Mr. Dolomite and Clay, like Mr. Dolomite, I've given more of like an old British man. Hello, I'm Mr. Dolomite. And Clay could have had Clay could have been like an Australian for all I fucking know. I don't know. I never really thought about Clay's voice. Clay and Mr. Dolomite. Pikmin is a friend of ours. Let me add context there, chat. Do you remember what Clay was gonna sound like? Before you continue, I gotta make sure they can hear you. Can they hear you on stream? No. Okay, great. So most of that was just not captured. Great. I'm really happy about that. All right, hi again, Discord. You can go away now. All right. It should be captured. It's not even capturing the audio. What? Why is it not capturing the? All right, I guess we're going back to here because it was capturing the audio for Discord here.
you can check your You can check your audio settings because I was trying to record and like it did shit like that before with me.
Alright, actually, I have an idea. Wait a minute. Hold on, because we're gonna go back to the gameplay and react, but instead we're gonna I think I have an idea for what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
You can watch me exit the game and never touch this game again because I refuse to play this game until the criteria of the quality gets changed.
At least it's heard and not too like hype.
Oh no, yeah, heard as well, but like, I don't think it'll ever be heard, but
Yeah.
at least until Ref sees the content. Like, at least until he sees the stream.
I like how I'm saved as gang.
What am I suggesting to you?
Daughter 1.
Daughter 1.
Alright. So, I'd like to preface some things and, like, talk about some things whenever Ditto is ready.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay, so, let's talk about some of these things. Okay, so, let's talk about music. Because I like music. And it's something that I helped a lot with in Delivery Cat.
Oh yeah, that was like one of the big things.
So I want to make it clear that despite what is shown,
it's funny.
despite what's shown in game, what the fuck is it? I am a main composer for the game, and despite what's said, C3 Studios owns a lot of the melodies that is in Delivery Cat. He has an entire folder to show like what songs I've helped make and all that junk. I want to make it clear I own the melodies and stuff for those songs. He is misinformed when he says that you cannot copyright a melody. You can. You are gained automatic copyright over a melody. You just need to be able to prove that you created it, which there is definitive proof that I did create every single melody that I had created. I can name some off the top of my head. Like there's Upstreet Delivery, the title theme, the and like the Upstreet Delivery theme in general is reused for a lot of different things. And so basically what I'm trying to say here is that like despite what may be shown, I do own the main melodies that I've composed for the game. That's really what I want to say about the music.
With the music, I was also told that that Ref did edit some of the songs down.
Oh yeah. I can get into the process for how that works. So basically, the way that the process works is the way that the process works for composing music for Delivery Cat is you'll create a set of MIDI files. You'll compose some MIDI files. The main MIDIs that I've composed were consistently melodies, chords, a bass, and some drums. The drums are rarely used, which I'm fine with. I don't really give a shit either way because it's just the drums, but who cares? The melodies, the keys, the melody, the chords, and the bass were the main things that were used. And basically, he would take the melodies, and at certain points, I was okay with it. Certain points I wasn't. He would what is it? He would edit the midis and change them to sound different. And like you can hear this in game if like you take my midis and listen to them side by side to the original tracks that are in Delivery Cat. They sound different. Sometimes they're really like overcomplicated and weird, and at other times they are perfectly fine, and like the changes were actually an improvement. I do believe that like some songs did have improvements when Ref got his hands on them and did change them. Like with Upstreet Delivery, he did change some of that, and I did really enjoy what he did with it. Something that did confuse me though was some of the other changes that he made later on for this remake. The title theme, for example, was initially set to be changed, and it was extremely weird and extremely poor in quality, and I did not exactly like it. But that's really all I really have to say about it. The music, musically, blah, blah, I can say words. Yes, I'm very good at this. So
2016.
that's basically all I have to say on that. I do have some music that I would like to actually share
With the
in
world,
terms
or
of-
just with me?
with the world.
Personally,
In terms of tracks that I have created and like tracks that I have helped with, I won't be sharing now. Like, one thing I won't be doing, I will not be sharing music that was created solely by him. I will share music that was created by me, since I do own a portion of these tracks.
you see, in my personal experience with Sleepy and hearing their music, with their art, they are very talented, and they should not be tossed aside because it's not what Ref wants. Like, I pointed out, like, almost off the bat, how they redesigned, how Ref recolored your sprite in the credits section.
Oh yeah, of course.
Entirely.
I can send that as well. I can actually send that in the.
Send me
group chat.
both, just so I can have it side by side, just so I can show
Okay.
the stream, because I'm pissed off for you with that, to the point to where I don't give a shit if Ref sees this stream and is like, "You need to take this down." All right, no, I won't. I didn't sign no legal document. You didn't have me sign no NDA. Like,
No,
you,
I'm getting the sprite right.
like, you bring me the legal docs for this, then you know what? All right, I'll take the stream down. My fault, gang. But until I see a legal document saying that I was not allowed to stream this project or anything of the sort, you got nothing on me. And I'm not defaming your, I'm not, like, this is not defamation, because I'm going over stuff that actually happened, and actually stuff that was said and was done. Now, I get it.
So I can't pull the full sprite because it's not letting me access the data file for some reason. I don't know if it's just
That's fine.
I don't know.
Whatever you got saved of the original art for it, then send it my way, and I could show them. I could show chat how massively different the recolor was. Because when I tell you the original art was more vibrant and it had more shading on it, that was exactly what it was. And then Raph got his little grimy little hands on it and recolored it, got rid of all the shading, made it dimmer, and didn't even ask for permission or ask if Sleepy could change it.
Okay, so these are being sent out of order. So the first image that's being sent is the original sprite that I drew. The second sprite is the final sprite that was added into the game, and the one with the orange background, the third image, is the one before. That's basically like his first draft for the recolor. So I'll send these in right now. Here you go. Ignore the Sonic. That was a funny little bit I drew. So I thought it was funny.
also erased kind of necessarily, including the tiny legs. You got rid of the tiny legs, which when you.
You know, tiny legs. We love tiny leg.
Little tiny legs.
So you said that third. Wait, you said that third one was also a recolor?
Oh, okay. So the orange one is the first draft, I want to call it. It was like the first version of his recolor of my sprite.
That's when he originally recolored it, and then he changed it after Sleepy was like, "Hey."
And then the red background is the
final. Yes, that is the final version that was added into the game. But the first image with the transparent background and Sonic on it is my original sprite work.
All right, ladies. all right, ladies and germs, we're gonna look at this together. We're gonna look at the original because technically we did see the one in.
I'm gonna open
in
it on your pixel, on your pixel thing.
Oh
there,
no,
here it is.
no, I'm just gonna do this. This is the original art, right? You guys remember the hair was here. Let me also pull up the one that's in game because the one that's in game pisses me off so much that he did that. It's not cool at all. All right, here is the. Let me see if I can manage to do this. Kind of just like. All right, I know it's covering my face, but the one on the left is the one in game. The one on the right is the original art.
So the changes are minimal, and like I don't even blame you if you can't exactly see the changes, but like the main change that was altered from the original sprite work was the high levels of shading, and for some reason he flipped my eyebrow.
Wait, I just realized that.
He
Why?
for some reason flipped my eyebrow, and I completely forgot to mention that before, but he flipped my eyebrow for some reason.
Why did he
See,
flip
I literally don't fucking know why he flipped the eyebrow.
So
it changes the entire expression.
I'm gonna take responsibility for this. I only saw the initial recolor, which was this. When Ref decided to fully recolor it, changing the hair color itself entirely, changing the jacket entirely, changing the heart-shaped changing the little locket there to the heart-shaped locket from Undertale.
Which is not what that's supposed to be. That's supposed to be a reference to something that is personal.
And so it's like, why do this? And notice he left the eyebrow the same here, but not here.
I didn't even notice that at first, and I was like, why the fuck is the eyebrow? I thought the fucking face looked weirder on that version, because I was like, that's not the expression I drew. Why does it look so fucking weird?
But again, I want to preface, I didn't see this one until you know.
She looks turned on the fucking on the first one. Like I'm gonna be honest. She looks turned on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief.
I'm a little freaky right now with this fucking sprite work. Goddamn.
Tone it down. Tone it down. Not on stream. Not on stream.
Not today.
Later. Later. Excuse you.
Point is, this is what the recolor was when Ref decided, yeah, let's just change the color of it. That's fine.
Without saying anything.
Without asking for permission, not even asking if Sleepy could change the color. Just did it on their own. This one we have in game, still with the heart-shaped locket color there. Don't know why. Eyebrow flip. Don't know why. The shading. There was shading added. Because I feel like there's more shading here.
Yeah, shading was added, which just confuses me.
But then also taken away.
Yeah, I really don't get it. The main reason for why the shading was changed was because he says that it's not part of the Delivery Cat art style, which confuses me because it's my art style anyway, so it doesn't fit the style anyway.
Also
so what's the point?
With his little art for his credit thing, that doesn't really look like the Delivery Cat style.
It looks more detailed than what I drew, which is
Yeah.
confusing the shit out of me as to how my details are a problem.
Yeah, he'll add detail to your current drawing, but won't like the detail you've added. Which, also, I want to show the little Sonic at the bottom here.
Yeah, Sonic, little guy.
Look
tiny
at that.
legs. Don't forget tiny legs.
Oh right, yeah, tiny legs.
Tiny legs are very important.
Also, I just remembered the little hi.
Yeah, that was removed. That was removed on the sprite. Yeah, on the original sprite.
Little legs and hi was removed.
You couldn't even see them on the original sprite because they were covered up.
I kind of want to.
That's why I added.
Kind of might take this Sonic and just put it somewhere in my streams.
Oh, take him, bro. Take Sinnoh, bro. We love him.
I love him. He's so silly. But just like, I'm sorry. Are you the fun police? What is the point of getting rid of that?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you said it perfectly. He's the fun police.
He is the.
I couldn't tell you.
Welcome, Dust Sands. Welcome to welcome to the
hello.
stream.
Welcome to
Oh,
the.
yeah, I think
You missed basically the entire stream because I went over the entirety of the gameplay of this. What you're seeing now is just like the after effects and stuff.
lots of ranting. Lots of ranting.
Well, I planned this at work, so I was gonna be doing this anyway.
You planned for this at work?
Yeah, as soon as Sleepy here told me what went down, I planned and didn't even tell nobody. Cause I was not letting this slide.
I don't even tell nobody.
Quick pause. Honey.
What?
The cup that I'm using apparently is on the inside because there's water now at the bottom.
That's funny.
It's so funny. There's gonna be mold in that now.
Also, Gamer Subs, use code GROUP for 15% off. It's okay. It's okay, Dust Dance. It doesn't matter. This was a one-off stream. Cause I got pissed off at work because of what I was told about my criticisms for this game. So I was a wee bit pissed. So I took it on the.
I'm gonna start my stream here on Discord. I'm going to play some original tracks.
Oh right, I forgot that was the thing that.
Alright, hold on. Let me shrink down my Discord so I can put it on screen.
Yeah, man, you got it. Alright.
Watch stream.
Watching the visual of the stream doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna be playing the audio, but like we have some stuff here. We're gonna start off with the Delivery Cat title theme, and then I am going to play the current version that's in the game because I'm very silly. All right, let's do it. Okay, so we will play the original first, and then we will play the title theme. That's Upstreet Delivery. That is not what I wanted to see. Okay.
We'll turn this into a FNAF stream after this stream. I'm gonna end this stream and then start.
Immediately start another stream.
Yeah, but it'll be back to normal like right away.
All right, cool. All right, here we go. This is the Delivery Cat title theme, composed by me. So it's short, but like it's meant to loop, obviously. So it's why the track is so short, and also it's just a title theme. You're meant to listen to it maybe like once or twice, and then like you move on. Right. So here we go. This track is about 38 seconds long. The current version of the game is 2 minutes, nearly 3 minutes long.
For no reason.
I'm not gonna play all of it. I'll play like half of it, since like effectively what the song ends up being is just cutting out certain instruments. Because yes. So here we go.
Cause yes. And this is the one we hear in game, so keep that in mind, chat.
I'll play about half of it, maybe like a minute. Here, I'll move this to the side, just so that way. So he cuts out the bass here. The bass is still gone. Brings the bass back in. about the melody. I do admittedly like this part. I just kind of wish that was what the song ended on, rather than constantly going for another minute and a half.
Yeah.
That's basically the song. Fuck. That's not what I wanted to do.
Alright, while you do this, I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay, I'll just keep playing the things.
Oh, just keep explaining shit to chat. That's all you gotta do.
Okay, so I'm gonna be playing the what is it? Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna play the original version of Upstreet Delivery. This version, admittedly, isn't good, and I do much prefer the version that's in the game. But yeah, we'll get into it really quickly. Again, this version is not particularly good or anything, and I don't want to lie and say that it is. It's just how this one is, I guess. Not the greatest track, but the remade version is better. Okay, so now we'll go into the this version, which is the actual version that's used in game. This one is the one that's actually used in game. I can say words, yeah. While this is playing, I've got the next track up that I want to show off. Outcome memories! Yeah, no, thanks for looking at all my Sonic games, guys.
Yeah, it's outcome memories.
Yeah, it's outcome memories. We love outcome memories.
And I try my best to play. I like it, but I suck.
And that's basically that song. Okay, so I want to play 2 more songs, and then I'll be done. So here is Coffee Run, which is the second level of the game. I'm gonna play this one, then I'm gonna play the one that's used in the game, obviously.
Streamer has returned.
Hello, welcome back, Mr. Ditto. So, okay, so we're gonna get into this next track. This track is the coffee level. I swapped the image. I swapped the image with this image of Tricky, Fleetway, because the last image was kind of sus on it. So
What?
yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna ask. Okay.
And then we'll play the new version, which is this one.
I have watched JJK. I have watched JJK Dust Dance. I'm waiting for the movie to come out.
this goes on for another 2 minutes and 5 seconds, and I'll spare you guys the time. Very last thing I want to show off for music, because like I don't want to turn Mr. Ditto's stream here into a fucking self promo for all my music and shit.
I think it'd be really funny.
Alright guys, make sure you like all my music. Alright. Last thing I want to show off is a couple tracks that I produced for the remake of Delivery Cat that did not end up getting used. It's fine. Realistically, I don't really feel bad about like these tracks not getting used. Mainly because you know, I never expected them to really get used in the first place, which is fine. I just want to play these last tracks, and that will be it.
Oh, it's in this game Delivery Cat. Yeah, we played it earlier in the stream.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we gotta like rewatch the stream to see the whole thing because we won't be playing it again. It's
I refuse to play it until my demands are met. Make it a better game.
Yeah.
Alright, so these are the last 3 songs I'm going to play. Is the song that plays when you become one of the 1%, Down Street Drunktivity, and Your Order is Being Shipped, which is the title theme name. This is the name of the title theme, and it's a remix I made.
Orchestral.
So we'll play this one. Leave me alone. Alright, here we go.
Wow.
I don't remember if I got rid of the violins on this because I know like there's some like trumpets in this song that are really bad, but I know I got rid of them at some point. Okay, I probably did actually.
Wow, Dust Sands, that's messed up. You wouldn't go back an hour to watch me play Delivery Cat, but you'd rather watch a 3-hour parody on Premiere.
I mean, I'm not even surprised it's Delivery Cat.
That's true.
Yeah, because it's, you know.
But you're missing out on peak content on Mr. Ditto.
Yeah, of crash outs and ranting.
That's what I live for, bro.
I'm not watching the JJK parody. I'm good.
Okay, I did get rid of the trumpets in this song. Okay, good. It's not gonna sound like shit. The song was meant to play during one of the levels, specifically a mansion level. And there's that song. I'll play Down Street Drunktivity. The sewer level theme. This was my take on the sewer level theme. Because I didn't like oh, excuse me. Because I didn't like the sewer theme. It didn't sound like a sewer to me. And the chords sounded insanely off. So I decided, okay, I'll make a song just as like another option. If he doesn't add it in, fine, whatever. I don't really give a shit. But here we go. This is Down Street Drunktivity. wish I could compose for this game. It'd be sick. Yeah, shit, I have so many fucking tracks on the back burner that I want to fucking put into this game. And then it's just gonna play the same melody again, so I'll go over this to the last song that I want to show off, the very last one. This is Your Orders Being Shipped Orchestral Remix, which is again the title theme. It's probably mid. I haven't listened to it in a while. Probably shitty. Who cares?
No, you see, Sans, I'm letting the music play because the music's peak.
I thought I added drums to this at some point. No, that's fine. It's whatever. I guess in a way, I just kind of wish that if my music is to be remixed and put into a game, I wish I was on board to actually remix my own tracks, if that makes sense. Because, frankly, I don't like how my tracks are currently being handled. Does your fucking tank top say savor the flavor, by the way? Can we talk about this for a second?
Yes, I have a Pizza Hut shirt. It says savor the flavor.
The fact it's on you is fucking hilarious, though.
Look, ladies love to savor the flavor.
Don't. Father, no. No. Just no.
Look, ladies love to savor the flavor. I hate to break it to you.
Don't, Sans. No. No.
You already know. You already know.
Dad, I don't want to know it, and I don't want you to
And
elaborate.
that's the
presence of
song.
me.
Oh no! All my games for my eventual Sonic, my Sonic stream chain. Oh no! It's on the stream.
Yes.
I just did a sudden self promo. My fault.
Oh no.
Anyways, I guess like my main thing with it, and I guess my final thoughts on it before like I've said everything that I've really wanted to say.
No.
On this whole topic is what is it? It's that I guess I really just wish that like I had a chance to work on my music more in this project, since this project means a lot to me. I mean like I saw it be born, and I contributed so much to it, and it feels and like it just feels kind of fucked that like now I have to watch my music be altered and changed into something that I personally don't consider to be a worthy product. And like I feel like that's what really sucks about it, is that like my music was changed and altered into something that I can't, that like if I saw being sold on the shelves, I would feel insanely uncomfortable. And that's really all I have to say about Delivery Cat and my experience with the music that I've seen. I have a lot that I could say. I have a lot that I could share, and like a lot that I could like leak and say about this game and like my experiences with Skeleton Crew, but I won't. I'll hold my tongue on this one. Mainly because I don't want to start anything. I don't want to start any arguments or fights. I also want to reiterate, this stream was no involvement with me. I simply only joined to give context and
Indeed,
to give my own personal view on it.
And kind of to do some sort of damage control of whatever I decided to say or do.
Something like that.
Because I was ready to ref a new one, baby. Y'all know.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. I would as well.
So, with all that being said, I'm gonna minimize the Discord just so it's out of frame. Keep it behind my webcam.
Put it behind that webcam. Do it right now.
No, I haven't. I don't even know what that is.
Oh my goodness.
Stop calling me Mr. Diddy.
I feel like you're being called that specifically when you don't respond to the comments.
Bro, don't get rage baited. Come on now.
I don't even. What the hell is?
I feel like I've heard
Huh?
of it before. I may have heard of it because of my little sister.
Anyways, my last thing I want to say, because I
No,
still want to be there
you
for
called.
your FNAF.
You
I
called.
still want to
me.
be there for your FNAF stream because I want to see you play FNAF because
Oh.
I think that'd be funny.
Oh, we're not just playing any FNAF. We're playing FNAF World, baby.
Oh hell yeah, I want to be there for that shit.
We're doing 2 endings. Only because I don't feel like doing every single ending on stream. We're fighting Scott, and we're getting the clock ending.
And the clock ending, okay.
And if I can, if I can only do one, you know what? That's fine.
Make sure that you subscribe to Mr. Ditto.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Make sure you do that.
No, Dust Sands. Nobody. The only reason why I had anyone in VC for this stream was for context. The FNAF streams are solely me. Only I am John FNAF. And I'm not talking about the YouTuber.
Only you are Freddy Fazbear.
I am Freddy 5Bear. I'm Bear 5.
Bear 5, everybody. Give it up for Bear 5.
Put your hands together for Bear 5.
I'll give you 1.
Oh.
Ow, that hurt. I did one really hard slap, but that fucking hurt.
Alright. Look, give me like 5 minutes after this stream ends, and I will be getting the FNAF stream together. So, thank y'all for coming out to this, to whatever this was. The war is over for now. I will see y'all in the next stream. To get your popcorn, get your drinks ready, cause next stream it'll be gas, it'll be heat. And potentially I might edit this stream down just for me to have my crash out moments and upload like a pyrocynical video. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see y'all later.